Hello, I'm David Chaston with 989, brought to you by interest.co.nz. As we get everything you need to know in 90 seconds to 9 o'clock, including news of a sinking New Zealand dollar and a sudden dip in our swap rates. But first, the number of Americans filing new claims for unemployment benefits last week rose unexpectedly by 11,000. That was a seasonally adjusted number, but that probably does not signal a material shift in the US labour market conditions, as these claim levels remain near their pre-recession numbers. Besides, the week reported included a holiday day, and the unadjusted raw data saw a fall of 15,000. The US federal deficit came in lower than expected at $129 billion in August. Analysts were expecting $133 billion. In the same month a year ago, the deficit was $148 billion. Tax revenues are rising and outlays are falling. Now, there is a good chance that the full fiscal year September deficit may be lower than $500 billion, a 26% improvement over 2013 and below 3% of US GDP. China's consumer inflation rate in August was 2%, a 4-month low. On the other hand, factory gate prices have now declined for 30 straight months in China, adding room for government stimulus to support the economy amid their property slump. In Australia, there was an astonishing labour force data release yesterday. There are warnings it was a rogue number, and it looks like it was. The month after the unemployment rate hit 6.4%, it's back to 6.1%, with a remarkable 120,000 new jobs created in 1 month. No one seems to be taking it seriously, though. The US Treasury 10-year benchmark bond yields held at 2.53%. However, overnight New Zealand swap rates took a noticeable tumble across the board, falling 4 to 6 basis points. The price of oil had a small bounce overnight. The US oil price is now under $93 a barrel, and the Brent benchmark is now a tad over $98 a barrel. The IEA cut its demand forecast for 2015 overnight, citing the European slowdown and, to a lesser extent, lower demand growth in China. They also noted robust non-OPEC supply growth. Gold is unchanged, still at $1,244 an ounce. We start today with our currency lower against the US dollar, but level pegging against most other currencies. We're now at just on 81.8 US cents, and it's lowest since February. We're now up against the Aussie at 89.8 Aussie cents, and the TWO is at 78.4. It's little to do with Graham Wheeler's push against the New Zealand dollar, rather it's all to do with a surging US dollar. I'm David Chaston. That was 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz.